Alright you guys, we are going to get started. So I wanted to explain to you a little bit about the dye and developer. So you can get different dyes if you want to. You can even get hair dyes at your grocery store or Walmart, wherever you want to go. The reason why I get salon quality is because I find that it lasts longer than the brands that you would buy in Walmart or Walgreens. It just holds the color really well on me. Especially that's important because I have these red undertones in my hair. So I've always been a redhead and that red has to lift, and so I like when I get to choose what kind of developer I'm going to use. So today I'm going to be using a 10 developer, which isn't that high, but you can use 20, 30, whatever you need to. The other thing that I like is that this little tube will last you so long. It really will. So this little tube right here, you do not need very much of it, and I just like having that option of squeezing a little bit out, putting the cap on, and I can revisit it. This will last me over a year, and this is a brand new tube, and so that's why I suggest, if you can, not everybody has a beauty license, but if you can, or if you have a connection, see if you can get your hands on one of these. I haven't tried every single brand out there, so if you have tried them, let me know what works for you, because I would love to see other more affordable options. So we are going to use this. This is, who is messaging me? I'm part of a group chat that goes off every 10 seconds. Okay, now I'm not sure if I'm going to say this right. This is the Augenblick eyebrow and eyelash dye. This product is made in Germany, and I do get the color natural brown. You can diffuse that out a little bit more with the developer if you want to use a little bit more developer. This is going to be so weird. I went to the thrift shop, or I don't know what you call it in other states, but like Salvation Army, you know how they just have used stuff. So I found this candle holder, and it is clear. It probably has somebody's like wedding date engraven on there. So congrats on 11/12, whoever you are. So I found this at the what was that? Oh my gosh. So I found this at the thrift shop, and the reason why I got it is actually for my photography. But the reason why I also got it is because the little candlestick holder in here, there's a little hole that you can kind of see where it ends. This is the perfect size for this. We are going to break into this. So you just take off the lid, and it has a little pokey end, and we're going to pop it. I always get scared that this is gonna like squirt out. Okay, so the top looks a little bit like that. I'm going to squeeze just a little bit. When I say a little bit, you guys, I'm talking about like a little bit. So I put about that much in there. If you can see that, there's not very much at all. It is like that big. It's tiny. And then I'm going to add some of my developer, and I just use an angled brush like this one. If you can see that, it's just like a regular angled eyeshadow brush. It's not an eyeshadow brush. It's an eyeliner eyebrow brush. So you want to mix this very, very well, because those clumps, if you get those on your eyebrow, they're going to be darker patches than if this was all really, really well mixed together. You can always mix more, but you cannot take away. So that's why I say use less at the beginning. Just use a tiny amount, see how far that goes, and then you can add more. Alright, so you want it to look something like this, just this little moussey consistency. And then we are going to start applying this to our eyebrows. Now the reason why I put this on before I wax my eyebrows is because number one, I want to see the hairs that I have. Number two is because, can you imagine like when you wax and you rip that hair off of your skin, it is really, really sensitive, and then you're sticking like stinging hair dye into that area. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt really bad. I've done it before, and it does not feel good. So please trust me when I say don't do it. And yes, it looks purple, but it's not going to come out purple, I promise. Okay, so I'm just going to grab a little mirror and we're going to start applying this to the eyebrows. Now, there's a reason why I get those wipes as well. Those wipes take off the hair dye from the skin, which is definitely what I want, because number one, I don't have like eyebrows. Like, let me see if we can get this while you see the light. So I have plenty of hair. Like, there's hair there. What's not there is color. There's not any color. And so the wipes take off the... Alright, you know what? We're just gonna stop there. This is hot. I mean, you can just like leave the house like this. And I mean, hello? You're the hottest person on the street. Okay, and seriously, use less than I did, because there is still so much in here and I'm not going to be able to use it all. Dang it. I also like to move my brush back and forth to make sure that I am getting dye like in every single hair. Okay, and then I always clean off my brush afterwards because I want this to last me. I don't want it to get all nasty and goopy, so always clean off your brush. And then like I said, this always pains me so much. There is so much product left in here and I just hate wasting it. Like, I want to put it on my leg hair just to pretend like I have dark leg hair. But that's probably not the greatest idea. Do you guys dye your leg hair? Arm hair? Any hair? It's been a little while now, and the reason why you don't want to throw this away yet is because I'm going to wipe off a part and see how dark my hair is, and then if it's not dark enough, then I will go back in with some more of the dye. So don't throw that away yet. I'm going to grab the wipes and be right back. Alright, so again, these are a salon grade type of wipe. So I am going to pop this off, open these up. Okay, so right there you can see that my hair has already been dyed right there. I'm going to put a little bit more on and leave it for just a few more minutes. So looking in the mirror, I'm really happy with how this color turned out. Like I said, it's a lot bushier or unshapen as I would like. So that's why I have my wax warmer going. And yeah, but the color is, I have to be careful because how I do my makeup, I do my eyebrows a lot darker. But this is more for like, if I don't have makeup on, I want my eyebrows to be there and be visible. And this gives me that like, oh, she has natural color in her eyebrows. Has this been doing this the whole time? I am really sorry. But yeah, if you can see that color, I'm just really happy with how it turned out compared to like my natural hair. I feel like it does look like a natural brow, just not filled in. I'm going to wax my eyebrows. I have another video on that, like how I fill in my eyebrows, and I put little clips of me waxing my eyebrows in there. So I'm not going to go into super big detail. I do use the GG wax warmer, and then I use the Cerapil, I think I'm saying that right, the Cerapil blue little beads. And then I also have the GG post wax cooling gel, and that just helps cool down your skin. I don't find it really necessary, but it does calm your skin a little bit. So I am going to wax my brows. Alright, so if you're super cheap like me, then if you have a ton of huge sticks laying around, you're going to want to break them in half instead of buying the little ones. They're seriously not expensive. I'm just trying to use up my big sticks. But I split mine in half. If you don't want to get splinters, be careful. It doesn't look like I'm even getting close to shaping my brow, but you have to remember I didn't take the dye up that far, so there are still hairs, more like baby hairs, but there are hairs right in there that I want to get off because I like to have that clean. Guys, so I think that I possibly waxed off every single hair that has existed on my face, but it's okay because my face feels pretty smooth, and that's what I like. Like I said, I've waxed my face and my face is still feeling extremely smooth from like 3 weeks ago. So I do it pretty consistently. I hate my mustache. I mean, again, it's blonde, so you can't really see it, but if I do like close-up lip pictures, or if even like, I'm pretty sure in the sunlight, if I turn to the side and like the sun reflects off of my blonde hairs, you can see my hairy upper lip. Have you guys ever seen the movie Superstar? When Evian is like, "Go shave your mustache, Harriet," and then the other girl's like, or should we say Geraldo? That's what it made me think of because I shaved my lip. So I did my lips and my eyebrows. I'm going to go and finish up my makeup and then I will be right back. Alright you guys, so it is actually now a few hours later. Actually, it's 9:47 at night. So it is quite late. I kind of got interrupted before I was going to film and had to leave. And we went to a football game tonight and it ended up being very fun. So this is the final look and here are the brows. So as you can see, I really didn't do much to them. I didn't even want to like carve them out. I kind of wanted to leave them a little bit more natural. So really all I did was just fill them in a little bit. And yeah, I am super happy with them. They are a little bolder and darker and they lighten up over the next couple days, especially as I take off my makeup and whatever I have on my brows. So I'm not too worried about it. Usually they are pretty dark at the beginning, but I love that I have the product on hand so that I can be the one to determine when I'm going to dye them, how dark I want to make them. So that's just the benefit of having your own dye on hand at all times. So I highly recommend it. You guys can go out, you can try different hair dyes. I really do recommend the beard dye that they have, the Just for Men one. Those actually do work really well. Like I said, this one just lasts a little bit longer on me. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was a little bit informative for you. Tell me what your techniques are. Do you guys wax your own brows? Do you get them done? And how does it work for you and what do you like about it? Because sometimes I know that I could probably have my brows done a little bit better, but I'm a little cheapskate sometimes. So anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos and stick around for a little bit. And we'll see you in my next video. Bye!